Well, hello, everybody. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. My name is Jeff Street. I teach people how to make money from home online, and I'm here in New Hampshire with my amazing wife, Melissa. We've been celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary this weekend, and in the theme of yesterday's discussion and the theme of love and our 5-year anniversary, I want to talk to you guys about a book that really helped us so much as a couple. Matter of fact, it's the book that actually helped me understand my wife, and that wasn't always the easiest thing to understand. I'm just joking. But the book is by Gary Chapman, and the book is called The 5 Love Languages. And, what the book talks about is how we all communicate, differently with each other, and how there's things that are important to each and every one of us. And something that might be so important to us might not necessarily have that same level of importance to our partners. So here's what the 5 love languages are. It's a personal touch, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time together, and acts of service. And everybody has one primary dominant love language trait. Every one of us has one, primary one that really speaks to us the most, that means the most to us, that when our partner speaks to us in that love language, it drives us, the most. It makes us feel appreciated, the most. And as we started to discover it, we realized that my primary love language was
words of affirmation.
And Melissa's primary love language was
acts of service.
And, my love language and her love language was completely different. See, for me, as she said things to me like, I believe in you. As she said things to me like, you're an amazing husband. I love you. You're the best. Those are words of affirmation. Those were things that went out and touched my heart. But for me, saying those same type of things to her, like she would like that I would say them, but it didn't really have that same level of meaning for her as it did for me. And the same thing with her love language. Again, acts of service. If she would do, nice things for me, I would appreciate them. It would be great, but it wasn't the same thing for me as it was for her on days that I, made the bed before she did, or put in laundry, or, took out the dishes before she got up in the morning, or just different things that seemed like little things to me, but were really, really important things to her. See, when you don't realize what your partner's love language is, if you're only speaking to them in the language that's the one that, means something to you, it's kind of like this. Think about this for a minute. Imagine you speak 2 different languages. And this is good because the only language I speak is English, and I'm still working on that one. And, Melissa speaks 2 languages. She speaks English and she speaks
Cantonese.
Now, if Melissa says something really, really amazing to me in Cantonese, and it's the sweetest, most amazing thing that she could possibly say to somebody, but she says it to me in Cantonese, it still doesn't mean anything to me because I don't know what it is that she said. And that would be the analogy that I would give you when it comes to the 5 love languages. So, I recommend everybody, read this book because your partner wants to be communicated with in a certain way. There's certain things, there's certain gestures, there's certain acts, there's certain actions that you can make a big, big impact on their life, which is going to go out and create an amazing relationship, for the 2 of you. But you got to figure out what that language is for both of you, and then, share it with each other. There's a quiz that we took after reading the book, but we read the book years ago, and it was something that really helped us early on in our relationship understand what's important for each other. Because you know what they say, happy wife equals happy life. So, guys, we got to make sure that our woman, is happy, and we got to know how to communicate with them. And it's good for us to be happy too, right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, hope that this lesson was something that served you here this evening. Hit the share button, if you believe that somebody could get something out of this. And remember, the 5 love languages are personal touch, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time, and acts of services. So acts of service. So drop a comment on what your primary love language is. Again, my name is Jeff Street. This is my amazing wife,
Melissa Street.
And we teach people how to make money from home online. Hope everybody has an incredible rest of your night. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.